Hello and welcome to another Kamen Rider X8 toy review. Now this time we have the DX Girigiri Chambara Gashat, which is a pop rider Gashat. Now this is the one used by Kamen Rider Laser to turn into his level 3 form. So he uses this with the Boxer Bike Gashat. Now we've reviewed this quite a long time ago already, so you can go check this out. It comes with the Kimewaza slot holder. And so it turns him into Chambara Bike Gamer level 3. So if you guys take a look at the packaging, you can see this is his face and a little bit of his body. So you guys can see this time he does go back to having a humanoid form similar to his level 1, since his level 2 form was a motorcycle, which was very strange. I mean, it made him not feel like a rider very much. So finally he is back to being a rider again. So this Gashat gives him a new form that very much saves the character for me. It makes the design a lot better, and I'm starting to like the character a lot more after seeing this new form unlocked for him. Sorry, words are hard. Anyway, so let's just get through the toy real quick. So you guys can see it's the typical fare going on for Rider Gashatos. It shares the same generic mold as other Rider Gashatos. And as with most of the Power Rider Gashatos, you'll see that the processing on the clear piece is a little bit more than a personal Gashato, which has a lot more transparent parts to it. This one is really solid. And of course, we have the image of the game right here, Girigiri Chambara. Very nice picture right there. And at the side, it does say the title of the game as well. So this is what we've come to know already. Now the Gashato is very, very dark in color and it's easily mistaken for a prototype, I believe, but no, this is actually the final Rider Gashato for Girigiri Chambara. Okay, so let's go to the electronics. As always, the standard sounds you get for the item on its own are unlocked by the button at the side. Obviously, you can unlock other sounds as well by pushing combinations of the buttons at the side as well on the other side. But we'll go through the basic sounds first. Now, very nice samurai style music going on there. And second press. Okay. So typical fare for most of your DX Rider Gashatos, it goes on a cycling system. So two presses. First press is the start of the game, which announces its name with a little short insert music. And the second press is one of two sounds, either the game clear sound or the game over sound, both of which you've already heard. So let's see which one we get. So that's the game over sound. Okay, so now on to the part of the video where I turn off the lights and you guys can see the LEDs a little bit more clearly. Alright, now let's hear the sounds again and see the LEDs in the dark. Now if I turn the Gashato around, you can see the silhouette that would light up in the DX Gamer driver. So pretty interesting silhouette right there. It's a little bit empty on the middle, and we'll see why it is that way once I put it into the gamer driver and show off some of the transformations. So let's get the lights back on. Alright, let's bring in the gamer driver and we'll plug this into the first slot for your level 1 transformation. Alright. So the usual sound effects that we get for level 1 transformation. Obviously, this item is not used in the first slot in the show, but it's nice to have it. I know it's the same generic sound, but we get to see the LEDs. And we get the level 2 sound. So let's go to that. Kind of a catchy music right there. Now with the words sung with it. So let's hear that one more time. All right. Now, obviously, this item is made for the second slot because it's a level 3 Shadow power up. So let's do the power up. All right. And that was the level 3 sound effect for the Rider Gashat. So let's do that one more time. But with the Bakso bike. Because reasons, okay? So plug it in. And I think the two melodies do blend in very nicely with each other, so that's cool. Let's do that one more time. So as you can see, the silhouettes do combine very nicely together. And it turns the motorcycle silhouette from the Bakso bike into the core of the body for Kamen Rider Laser's level 3 form. So they do merge very well together, and yep, that's the reason why the Girigiri Chambara's silhouette is a little bit empty in the middle. Okay, so I think we're done with the DX Gamer driver. Let's move on to the Kimewaza slot holder. Alright, so here is our Kimewaza slot holder, which came with the Bakso bike. So plug it in. And push the button once for the standby and again for the final attack. And if you wanted to, you can press it 2 more times for it again. All right. Now for our Gashat weapon. So with the Girigiri Chambara, Kamen Rider Laser does get an upgrade, and he does get also a weapon of his own. So this is the Gashat Sparrow, and you can plug the Rider Gashat in the slot right here. Pull the trigger up here. If you wanted to, you can do it again. Alright, So push the button over here to release the Rider Gashato. So don't worry, I'll do the review for the Gashakon Sparrow very soon. And obviously we have one more item to get through. The back visor. So you can just plug it in. Okay, and you can push the button up top. So after a short pause, you get to hear the level 3 transformation right here as well. Okay, I think that's a wrap for of the play options we get with this toy. So let me just set this thing to the side first. All right. So, yep, that's all I have to show for this toy. I think it's a lot of fun. As usual, we do get the same play value we get with any of the other DX Rider Gashatos. We have the functionality with the gamer driver, functionality with your Gashakon weapon series items, including the butt visor as well. Now, functionality with the Kimiwaza stock holder. So standard things that we all get with all of your Rider Gashatos. So if you are picking like certain Rider Gashatos that you want, because you may not want to pick up all of them, then it comes down to whether or not you like the theme going on with the toy, whether you like the sound effects that it has. And in general, I think this is one of the nicer ones because even though it's not a personal Rider Gashato, it does have very cool sound effects and it does give the rider that uses it a much more proper rider form by any standards, okay? So, yeah, nothing much else I can say. I mean, it is one of the main games that you have to clear if you want to be like Emma and Hunt, clear all 10 games. And you would definitely pick up one of these because this is one of the 10 games. And yeah, so that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I know I have not been uploading videos for a while and have a lot of toys to get through, a lot of reviews to do. Definitely the Gashakon Sparrow is the next one. So look forward to that one and I'll try to rush through as many as I can. So thank you so much again and I'll see you next game.